Okay, okay. Today we are going to start with a very important topic because I'm getting a lot of queries regarding remedies. Remedies
Mhm.
play a very important role because people come to astrologers. They want to know the remedy for certain problem. So we are going to discuss whether remedies work or not. Okay, whether people put on gemstones and do a lot of things. So do remedies work? Yes, they do work, and I'm going to show you. Actually, there are two type of remedies for our problems. One is temporary remedy. Okay, it consists of like gemstones, yantra, puja, like nakshatra puja, the deity of that nakshatra lord. You should worship that, chant the mantra of the nakshatra lord. These are the temporary things. Okay, they are not the
Okay.
permanent solution. Okay, and all these things work. If you go to a proper astrologer, he will guide you. Okay, all these things work, no doubt about that. Okay, I will teach you all these temporary remedies in the coming classes. But what I am interested in today is a permanent remedy, permanent solution for all the problems a person has. Okay,
Yeah.
that will cure all problems. Okay, permanently. In this video, I'm going to share with you and all the audiences which are following me. Okay,
Okay.
see, for that we have to understand Rahu and Ketu. Okay,
Okay.
this will be a little bit more spiritual, so uh, you should keep your don't get bored about this because it's very important. Okay, and this is the whole
Sure. Sure.
essence of astrology and whole essence of everything. Okay, see,
Okay.
the whole human society, it is divided into two groups. Okay, one is
Yeah.
the follower of Rahu,
Yeah.
the other is the follower of Ketu. These are the two the whole human society can be divided into Rahu and Ketu. One who follows Rahu, the other group is going to follow the Ketu. The group which is following Rahu is in the majority because this is Kali Yuga. In
Mhm.
Satyug, people were following Ketu. Okay, so
Mhm.
uh, you can ask me now, what is the role of other planets like Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury? See, they are the planets which help a human being to go to either Rahu or Ketu.
Mhm.
Now
Okay.
this is a very different topic I am teaching you. Now many people will, many astrologers also who know known astrology will now raise their eyebrows what this guy is talking. But really, Rahu and Ketu are the two planets which govern everything, and rest other planets only help the human being to reach either Rahu or Ketu.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
interesting na.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
So let's discuss about Rahu. See, Rahu, as I said, is the king of Kali Yuga. This is Kali Yuga. So what does
Yes.
Rahu represent? Rahu represents all type of desires. Like the first desire Rahu traps a person is through sex. Okay, Rahu
Mhm.
creates that sex feeling, to have sex with opposite sex. Okay, to have attraction towards opposite sex. Rahu brings that trap. Okay, Rahu is all about alcohol. Rahu is all about power. Rahu is all about money, vehicles, politics, ambitions. So if you have one vehicle na, and Rahu is well placed in a chart, you will try to have another vehicle. Okay, one house, you will have another house. Rahu will give you all this. If you Rahu in the seventh house, I just discussed earlier, you will get bored with one wife. You will have to have another wife, or another extramarital affair will happen with you. Rahu will give you all those opportunities. So Rahu create all type of desires, and in the beginning, what Rahu does, it will give you all those things. So Rahu will create a trap for
Mhm.
you. Okay. So in
Okay.
the so you can see, I have written in the bold, Rahu is everything.
Yes.
So from a child, like Rahu is the cause of our birth also. So if you don't have any desire, like you don't have a desire of getting a good job or a promotion, or a car or a house for yourself, so all the desires, if there is no desire, then you will not take birth in this planet. So Rahu is the cause of, very cause of you taking birth in this planet.
Okay.
So
Okay.
from a child, when you take birth, from a child who wants to have all the toys in the world, to have all the chocolates and all those things. That is Rahu. Okay.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
for from a teenager who wants a beautiful girlfriend to have. Okay. From a middle-aged person who wants to get to become the CEO of a company, Rahu is represents everything.
Mhm.
Rahu is the desire who wants to have fame, name, everything.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I've written bold in the bold letters, Rahu is everything. So
Okay.
if someone is following Rahu, then there is nothing, you cannot say there is nothing wrong in it. There is no wrong in it. Okay. We
Mhm.
are born in this planet to have ambitions. Okay. Why you were born? If you don't have any desires, you will not study. You will not get a job. So Rahu will
Yes.
definitely is that energy which will give you that desire to have all these things. For that, you will work hard, and other planets will help you towards go to the Rahu. But
Mhm.
with Rahu, as I said, it's a trap. So when I say nothing wrong in it, if I ask you the question, is it right or wrong?
It's come again.
I am asking if someone is going to have all these desires fulfilled, then it's wrong or right?
Mm. It's see when it talks about the material things, definitely it's okay.
Mhm.
But ultimately, it's a questionable. It's a doubtable one. Why we need this?
Okay. So see, basically Rahu makes this trap, a big trap by Rahu. Okay.
Oh,
Once you
okay.
fall in this trap, your desire will only increase, 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 and increase. It will never get fulfilled or quenched. Your thirst will never get quenched. You become like a
Yeah.
Alexander. You know Alexander.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wo-
Alexander.
he won every country, every state. Okay. He
Yeah.
but his desire to uh, his desire did never get quenched. So once his guru asked him, he was all preparing himself to go for another battle. His guru asked him that, why don't you stop? Matlab, you have won everything. Now, what do you want more? He said, oh no, one more country, one more state. I want to conquer that. After that, I will just leave. He said like that, and his guru
Mhm.
laughed. Okay, his guru
Mhm.
laughed because he knew that he is in the trap of Rahu, or in the other sense, he will never come back because his thirst is never going to get quenched.
Mhm.
Because his
Yeah.
desire is so big, even if he has
Yeah.
everything, his desire not going to get quenched.
Correct.
So Rahu creates that trap, a trap of sex, name, fame, ambition, money, and then comes alcohol, drugs, and all those things. Then sorrow, grief, sadness, you become depressed. Okay, Rahu will
Yeah.
give you all these opportunities in the beginning. In the beginning, Rahu will give you all this opportunity. Take this, and you will feel blessed, and everything is happening great for me. And when you are trapped, you start feeling miserable. You feel a lot of
Yeah.
anxiety, stress, depression will come, and then you run behind the psychologists, you run behind astrologists. You go to an astrologer, astrologer give you a solution. Do this puja, do this remedy, do this dan, put on this gemstone. It will work, no doubt, but it's not a permanent solution because all this comes from attachment, the desires which you are attached to it. So once you are not attached to the desires, then Rahu's roles finish. Okay.
Mm.
Then Ketu
Yes.
comes to the picture. Therefore, you always find Rahu and Ketu are opposite to each other. Ketu
Yes.
is detachment. Okay. Ketu
Yeah.
has no traps. It's very simple planet. It will just take away everything from you. It will take away ego. It will take away your ambition to become the CEO of a company. It will take away the ambition to have name, fame. It will take away everything because once you give up all these things, your ego is your desire, your karma. Krishna also discussed all these things in Bhagavad Gita also. So once you're detached from these things, that is sex, money, power, ambition, you come to a state called nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Nothing
Yeah.
nothing is the state where you can realize Shiva. People say Shiva is nothing because if you see Shiva, he's always in the state of nothingness. You see, you Shiva, you always meditating. in something.
Yeah.
That's what Shiva is trying to teach us, everyone. Krishna also gave this advice in Bhagavad Gita. Control your mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ketu is like a Buddhist monk who is who
Hmm.
will who is, if you watch a Buddhist monk, he will be a very in a very blissful state. Okay.
Yes.
He will
Yes.
be happy in himself. He is not bothered about all these Rahu things. So Rahu, people who follow Rahu, they will enjoy life, no doubt about that. They will be having good money, fame, and everything. But inside, na, they will be searching for a psychologist. They will be searching for someone who can, uh, because their desire is never going to get quenched. Now Rahu has only head, so they, even if they become CEO, na, at the last stage, they will think that I have not got anything. I want more. So that's the problem.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Ketu is pure bliss. There is no remedy here because there is no
Hmm.
stress, no anxiety, no expectation. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a remedy class. So I am going to tell you 4 points, 4 beautiful points. If someone follows this religiously, if you follow this or any listener or viewer of our video follows it, this is a permanent solution. It's a
Okay.
permanent solution. No, you can. I will teach you Rahu remedies because we have divided the whole society into two parts, Rahu and Ketu. So in 80-90% people are into the Rahu group. Only 10 twenty
Hmm.
percent are
Yes.
in the Ketu group. And those 10 twenty
Yeah.
percent people will never come to an astrologer. Why?
Yes. Yes.
Because they are in the state of nothing. They don't want anything. So why they will come to an astrologer?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't need an astrologer. Okay, they are already
Yes.
in the state of Buddha.
Yeah.
So those 80-90% people who are following Rahu, they should reduce a little bit Rahu qualities inside their life. By what? Doing,
Oh.
I'm going to give you 4 remedies. These 4 points, if someone follows, it's a permanent solution. No need of putting any gemstone, nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
See, first point is meditate for at least 30 minutes a day. You
Oh.
can go up to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, or 24 hours, depends upon you. But at least 30 minutes a day.
Yes.
It can be like you can sit, chant a mantra, any mantra, or just be in 30 minutes at least meditation. Okay.
Yeah.
So the second point is be content. Don't have desires. Once you have some desire, na, Rahu will take you from the grasp of Ketu. Okay.
Hmm.
Don't
Yeah.
be content in whatever you have and have gratitude towards God. That God, I am happy with whatever you have given me. Just say these things. If you do these two things, then you will find a guru. Third point is find a guru. If you do the
Yeah.
above 2 points, you will automatically find a guru for yourself. The guru will, matlab, you don't have to search for that. Things will happen. You will find a very good guru for you. Even if you
Yes.
do two things, and you start searching for a guru, you have to put a little bit effort. You'll find a good guru for you. So third point is find a guru,
Okay.
and whatever guru says, and you just follow blindly. Don't ask questions. A
Yeah.
good guru. And fourth point is stay in the moment. Like don't think past, don't think future, just stay in the moment. These 4 points, if someone follows, now there is no remedy required. Only this
Yes.
four remedy, and this four remedy cost zero.
Yeah.
Because, and even if you are following Rahu and you follow these four principles, it is more than enough. But then
Yeah.
again, you're going to if you have desires, like you don't be content with yourself, then you will again get into Rahu, then things will again change. So these 4 points are very important, which I told you. These are
So
more
if
related
you
to,
are following the 4 point, we'll be in the Ketu's things. So Ketu is nothing.
but then again, even if you are a follower of Rahu and just follow these 4 things, it's more than enough. Okay. But still, I will teach you in coming classes how to see, because not every person who is going to do all these things. Is very simple thing which I told you, but it's people will still come to
It's very
astrologers.
difficult.
Yeah, these are very simple points. Meditation for 30 minutes, be content, have gratitude, find a guru, and stay in the moment. These are four easy things, but I tell you, I bet you, it will be very difficult for persons
Very difficult.
who are into Rahu. And 80-90% of the whole population are into Rahu. They want quick remedies. Like putting on a gemstone, expensive gemstone, things will happen. Yeah, things will happen, no doubt about it, because gemstones are related to certain nakshatra planets especially, so they will work if you do it in a proper manner, I will tell you. And also some nakshatra puja, nakshatra deity. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you. Yeah.
So this I will teach you, like I will teach you, I will, what I am going to do with the remedy class, I'm going to mix some of the ketu qualities, like
Mm-hmm.
if someone is into rahu, someone is following rahu, nothing wrong in that, as I said in the beginning. In my remedies I will mix some kind of ketu remedies also. That person will also have ketu qualities, that will make the overall impact of remedies very powerful. So
Okay.
I'm going to teach you how to use nakshatra deity, the symbol of nakshatra deity, how to use the nakshatra, like the picture of a nakshatra, the mantra of a specific nakshatra, or the animal
Okay.
and the plant, how to serve them, so that good results come from the nakshatra. So that even
Okay.
if you are following Rahu, good things of Rahu come to you, because ultimately
Mm-hmm.
both Rahu and Ketu are moksha karak. If you follow Ketu, you are going to get moksha very soon. If you follow Rahu, you are going to take many multiple births in this planet. And once you understand that your desire is not going to get quenched or fulfilled, because then you will understand that detachment and gratitude are the main things.
Mm-hmm.
Being content
Yes.
is the main thing. Then you will go for Ketu. That will take many births. So even if I tell you this remedies, this is not a permanent remedy. Tell you what,
Okay.
this is going to work for certain nakshatras. If you are not getting married, not having children, wealth problem, this will help definitely. But this is not a permanent solution. Our permanent solution is for Ketu. Is what
Mm-hmm.
Ketu
Yeah.
suggests us. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I will stop here only. And in the next classes, we are going to discuss, we'll take some charts and discuss remedies.
Sure. Sure.
But
Very
as I
good
said in the
points.
beginning, it will be
Yeah.
only temporary remedies. Okay.
Temporary for when you are using Rahu, but when we are using Kedu, that will be a permanent one.
I will mix some
Ultimately.
kind of Ketu here. Okay. In each
Yeah. Yeah.
remedy, I will tell. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
So that
Yeah.
good benefits come here. Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.